The good thing to talk about without any preparation is our backstory. Because we are here. We all have a story, right? And we're here because somehow we are awake. So for some reason we're awake. I knew 3 years ago I was
So can we get the moment we were awake down to one word and go around the room?
One word.
I know what I can do.
One word for your awakening.
For my awakening, when I realized that The Matrix practically was a documentary, was 9/11.
Wow.
All right, Range. One word. Can you get there?
Isolation.
Isolation. Okay.
That would have been, I couldn't believe you were going to say DMT.
I want to hear Robert's. When did you, one word, when did you awaken? DMT. Explain.
DMT showed me that this isn't all it was cracked up to be, basically.
So what about the DMT experience? So what is DMT for our viewers?
Okay, the DMT is a natural. Range would probably say it way better. This is his domain that he loves to say. He has it memorized.
DMT is N-dimethyltryptamine, is a natural occurring chemical in our pineal gland, there with melatonin and tryptamine. All these natural occurring elements in our brain. DMT is released into our body twice in our life, upon birth and upon death. And it's also the equivalent of the most powerful psychedelic on the planet. However, it is the only drug that's endogenous, so it's not a drug. It's the only thing any person can take that's within our body already.
Interesting.
Magic mushrooms, weed, alcohol, these are all things that we poison our body to get effects.
Right.
DMT is the only one that is automatically in our body.
Interesting. Okay.
So what we do when we do DMT is we are overloading our body with a chemical that should be only released during birth and death.
So you experienced the birth,
it's released very small amounts during REM sleep. So during dreams, that's why you have
they're very livid.
So lucid dreaming. But we overload our body with the amount it takes during birth or death. So it teaches us letting go of this.
It teaches
mortal coil.
Well, for me,
material mortal coil.
For me, what it teaches you how to live life to the fullest and learn how to live life. And then learn how to die.
So DMT did
die with grace. DMT did teach you that. Die is not fearful. Die is.
I'll go with you there.
I replace dying with letting go.
Sure, letting go, and dying.
Because dying is an illusion.
Oh yeah.
And letting go is the application of dying.
Once you're not afraid of dying, you are the most dangerous person on the planet.
Absolutely.
You're the most powerful person.
Exactly. And that's exactly
that's where they hold you in fears.
And so you had this rebirth, re-death experience or pre-death experience, right?
Well, the first time I did DMT was not that way. So the first time I did DMT it just showed me the Matrix. It showed me the fourth dimension.
What was the fourth dimension? How did it manifest itself to you? Where is it?
It was done.
We're about to make a video on DMT.
It was done consciously.
Let's get back on track because we're about to do a DMT video right now, which is great. We could, but
we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. Let's get back on track of this. Let's ask this question that you had. So now we explain what DMT was. You didn't wake up from the first time you did DMT. No. From 9/11, from that kind of thing.
No, but I understood.
So what happened? What did DMT do to allow you to awaken yourself?
DMT showed me to think outside the box. It told me that the things that I might have thought were 100% real in my own figment of my imagination, I guess, was exactly that. It could be a figment of my imagination, or it could be something I was told by someone else, and not something that I really knew was true.
I think
because when I saw that, it told me that, whoa, this is real, because it was so real that real was real. I call it the real. Because it was realer than this. So when I did it, I felt like I was home.
So real it made you question everything else.
I've been here before. I know this. This is amazing. What the hell? But at the same time, I'm completely flabbergasted because I don't understand any of it. But I feel the feeling that I've been here.
But you can't unsee it.
Yeah, absolutely. And once you see past the Matrix, you can't unsee past.
So you would say that your stubborn mind was pivoted by DMT to have you start questioning all your.
I questioned reality.
You questioned all your thoughts, all your previous beliefs.
Every single thing.
So it gave you humility. It gave you humility.
Sure. It gave me humility. Absolutely. It made me think outside the box and think that I might not know everything that I thought I knew.
Interesting. And it's the complete polarized view is amazing to me. Years of finding it on your own with just a sliver of radio, which you even heard back then. But he didn't question anything until and it's amazing because he's a very stubborn, steadfast guy. Right. So the role that DMT played on you is incredible.
It's also who you're friends with and what they're listening to, what they're because you're all intertwined so that. So you catch their beliefs and you catch their thoughts and you catch this. So a lot of those
you broke yourself out of all those.
Absolutely.
You listen to everything now.
Again, it was so real that I had to. It was so real that my mind said,
"Okay, I got a good question."
So you saw this and you're like, "Well, wait a minute. If I'm wrong about that, then I could be wrong about all of it."
Right.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Questioned every single thing.
That was it.
What was the first thing you found out you were wrong about?
What was the first?
Like yours, 9/11. Not to be not wrong, but what was the first thing you found out? What was your first 9/11?
I don't know. I have to think about that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No
one's ever asked me that. And
that's a good question, right? Well, it happened within a 3-year parameter. Yeah, think about it. That's incredible. I like that.
Well, I mean, he's been just accelerating since then. It's like
that's why Robert has so much.
I never read a book until DMT.
That's all he does.
I read like maybe 3 books in my whole life.
Robert has so much.
I read books every day now.
That's all he does. Robert has so much.
My library is. Sunal makes fun of me because how many books I still pick up every day, even though I have 2 million books.
I have a list of books that I can't even get.
Yeah, that's me.
Like, I go to the library. I'm like, how many can I check out? Is the answer 12,000? Is that how many I can check out? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I go
to half price books like this, and that's after putting back 10.
See, the thing is, I wish you could have met Robert before DMT entered his body, because the person that he is now, still, as we can all agree, has growth to go.
Yeah,
he has grown the most out of all of us.
I agree. Yeah, I know
that. I mean, so no matter where Robert is, he is still the grow master.
Yep.
And I know your journey. It's hard, but for this guy to have humility and question his own thoughts, that's a fucking thing.
Dude, yeah. And now my girlfriend thinks I'm absolutely insane because of the crazy things that I do at my house.
Right. It's incredible.
That's an amazing story. I love it.